My name's Marijn Bradbart. I tore my ACL back in 2018. I started my rehab program, ended up in another accident, went over the handlebars on my bicycle and separated my collarbone, did damage to my hand, had a concussion and all that. My two favorite things of working with Dr. Greg at Judice Sports and Rehab were the confidence he instilled in me that, yeah, you have a severe injury, you have a torn ACL, you have to go through life with that, but that doesn't stop you from doing things that you used to do. And the second one is hitting that 1 mile mark and being able to run a mile now with confidence and say to myself, yes, I can do this. And if I can do that with only a couple of months of work, imagine what I can do with a couple of years of working on this injury. And for a year and a half after my ACL injury, I'd been trying to run, and every time I'd get maybe 50 yards or 100 yards and couldn't go any further. When I ran a mile, I couldn't believe it. It was right after I had started up my exercises at home again and focusing on strengthening the knee joint, and I ran a mile. And I wanted to call Judice Rehab and say, hey, I ran a mile, but I couldn't quite believe that I could do this. So I waited until I was able to do it twice. And then I dashed off an email to Judice Rehab and said, guess what? I can run a mile again. And that was just a giant breakthrough. I would recommend Judice Sports and Rehab to anyone who has an injury and you don't just want to live with it, but you want to see how much can I recoup, how much can I get back to where I used to be. If you want to push yourself to that point, Judice Sports and Rehab will give you the tools to do that. If you have an injury, or if you have something you feel needs work and you're willing to invest in it yourself, but you just need somebody to point you in the right direction, I highly recommend Judice Sports and Rehab. They will assess what's going on and what your goals are, see to what extent you're capable of putting in place exercises and practice strengthening exercises to get you there, and then you can take those and run with it to the extent you want to.